Good morning. Guess what today is? Do you know
morning.
Today is morning? Mm-hmm. Today is morning. Renee's got it right. It's Thursday. It's Thursday.
Oh.
Another sharp day. No. I feel like another sharp day will come. But I think it's going to be a bit.
Gotta do some healing from the first
I think
day.
Mal and Haley need a bit of a break before another sharp day.
We do have to go back at the end of April.
Oh,
Not
really?
for another sharp, but need to trim the post down or something.
Oh, Haley says I'm ready for 2.
Haley, how are you ready for 2? I'm not ready for 2, and mine have been easier than yours.
Haley says, oh, I'm getting sharp. So, the sharp day, I think is the next one I have to edit. I'm pretty sure. What's the last vlog that came out? It was the 20th, right? Yeah, the 20th is out. I have the 21st and the 22nd finished. Those will be out today. I've been starting to gain momentum again, which has been really good. But I think the 23rd is like sharp day for real. Oh, that's good, Haley. Yeah, for a while there was some screaming. But the screaming has subsided.
See, if I touch mine, I don't scream, but it is like, ooh, that's not fun. Don't touch.
I will be sure to, continue not touching. Anyway, morning, everybody. It is Thursday. This is the last breakfast stream of March, so we are, near as a hair, a quarter of the way through the year. We have another day. Today's the 30th, yeah. After tomorrow's stream, that's a third of the way, or a fourth of the way through the year. It happened so quickly. Anyway. Ooh. Let me read some alerts. We got 20 months from Axu Sableye, 13 months from Chris Smith Videos TV, 30 months from Tiniest of Kitties, 25 from Good Faith Fox, 47 from We Win 43, 50 months from It's Destiny, 41 from NG Ben, 18 from Traveler of the Wild, 27 from Zephyr West, 4 months from Cookie and Pie Guy, 52 months from Great Ass Fairy, 53 months from Ultra Husk, 13 from Nano Sauce, 9 from Legend of Kiara, 24 from Alien Whale. Congrats on the 2. 41 from Noah. Full Metal Grizz gifted sub to Sandwich Vamp. 30 months from The Great Perhaps. 16 from Verde Mama. And 350 bits from Radio Dread with the clown beep. Thank you, Radio Dread. We read us some alerts.
You read us some alerts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Haley, why don't you get your second one when we go in April? For where they trim the post down.
Since you're gonna be there anyway?
Yeah.
So you can go together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I'm gonna find... Should I dunk these? Should I not dunk these? The big question. I've had the same box of iced oatmeal cookies in the house for like possibly 3 months. Getting a lot of dunks. Okay, I'm gonna dunk. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Jim says, are they still good? I mean, I kept them in the packaging, right? Like, yeah, they kept them in the little thing they came in, and they're not stale. But I'm pretty sure I've only had one box of these this year. I got them. I might have got them in February, but I think I got them in January. I've been eating them real slowly. Haley missed what you said since the internet died. Well,
Haley, I said when we go in April to have the post trim down, you should have your second one done then, because we'll be there anyway.
Then you'll both be there together.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, that's your plan? Okay, cool. Yeah, just have a sip of bitter coffee. And took my med.
You know, you have been drinking more black coffee.
In this form.
Yeah, but there has to be a gateway, right? That's
just because I don't want to deal with, like, making that sweet. It's extra work.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this is kind of your gateway into black coffee. I've been watching you drink these, and I'm like,
I just suffer.
Well, you know what?
I don't enjoy it.
Well, you know what? At a certain point, it's not suffering anymore.
It's suffering.
No. At some point, it starts to be like, this is fine.
No, it's still suffering.
And then will come that fateful day where you'll order like a hot coffee, and they'll be like, what do you want in it? And you'll be like, nothing. It's fine. Occasionally I will order stuff in my coffee. It's rare, but I will. You can do whatever you want at any time. You have like human agency. It's not bad having it sweet a little bit. Occasionally. Love to be a human agent. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying that a long time. Oh, really? Curious is going through the journey, hearing Steven say, I don't like coffee in old vlogs was funny. People change. People definitely change. I must have started liking coffee pretty early on in the vlog, though, because I remember I started drinking coffee for Phoenix Beyond.
Yeah.
Hi, Bird. And that was in... Was I a senior? Yeah, I was a senior, so it was like 2010 or 11 or I don't know. One of those years. But at the very beginning of the vlog, yeah, I guess I didn't drink coffee yet.
Snack like a snowy gorilla with Tiny Eddie's New Year's albatross cakes.
I did not hear snack. I heard smack.
That was bits from Good Faith Fox. I need a Tiny Eddie snack for my return to Brecky. I've started a new job and a new relationship. Well, congrats on that. That's two very big things, actually. A new job and a new relationship. I would assume that life is probably very exciting for you right now. New Year's albatross cakes. I'm down for albatross cakes because it means that the albatrosses are dead.
You have them on New Year's to celebrate.
I really like that. I certainly feel like a snowy gorilla. Chowing down on those albatrosses. I have finished basically all of the old projects and stuff that I was working on, which feels good. I still have things to do, but at this point in my life, I don't consider those things albatrosses. Albatross is something that I carry for like a long time, and nothing that I'm working on now have I carried for a long time. I'm ready for new albatrosses. I understand that phrase, I agree with that phrase, and I hate that phrase. But it's true. We got a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Planned. I was wondering if maybe one of the things was going to be revealed today. That's not really up to us. That's up to the users.
Yeah, that is.
I'll talk about it if it shows up, but I haven't seen any sign of it.
I have not either.
We'll see. We'll see if something shows up. If something shows up, I'll talk about it, because at that point, like, you can't keep that secret. When I say users, I mean all of you.
You'll sob with smoothness when eating Tiny Eddie's decadent herbaceous soup shortbread.
You'll sob with smoothness. You'll sob with smoothness. I've also confused chat. Specifically, yeah. I was looking for I was looking for specific emotes. Like if I saw an emote, I would talk about a thing, but I haven't seen any emotes, so don't have to. We had 1,000 bits from Anise, who says, "Eddie, please supply my sister."
Sorry, go ahead.
Hi, Cosmic. And he says, "Eddie, please supply my sister with a snack that can be obtained in Austin. Also, I will celebrate the conclusion of my visa application for the U.S. I had to battle Peggy, Murphy's Law as well.
Wow.
As fun questions about all the illegal things I have planned for my trip." My God.
Wow, Anise.
Well, I hope that you get to celebrate the conclusion of your visa application.
Coffee.
It sounds like you've had a time. But you can...
have some decadent herbaceous soup shortbread.
Decadent is such a good...
It is a good word.
Such a good word. Such a good word. I would have herbaceous soup. Turning it into a bread seems a little weird. You'll sob with smoothness. Anyway, yes. We had 300 bits from Cosmic Services. You talking about this? Yeah. So, because this is now public, I will talk about it a little bit. Mal does have emotes. The reason that she has emotes is because she plans to do some streams.
Yeah, Becca, I saw what you guys did yesterday.
If you're not already following, Mal's channel, check it out. You should follow it. We're very excited about this. This has been something that has been in the works for a long time. The activity feed's going crazy over there. Yeah. So there are some. There's still 2 that are pending.
Yeah,
right?
there's still 2 that are pending.
So there's 2 more that are coming. They're just not.
I posted them to my Patreon, so my patrons know all of them.
Okay. Yeah. We had commissioned Ilyan to do the emotes, and she did a really great job. You have a hype train. Yeah, so that was something that I learned is a thing that could happen, because when Mao had told her patrons, apparently there was also a hype train that happened there, and I did not know that you could have hype trains without being live. And I was like, oh, did not know that. So, yeah. There's a lot of work going on in the background between, having Ilyan do some emote work. Chaz has been working on some alert stuff, and we're doing it. The channel link is twitch.tv/MalMakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you try to search for it on mobile, it is very strange. It does not come up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if you type it into the search bar, one of the options instead of searching for MalMakes is go to MalMakes, and when you click that, it works. I don't know. I think once Mal starts streaming,
maybe, yeah.
I think it'll start showing you in the results list. Because I think it's because you have not streamed yet. So it's because Mal isn't real. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, we're really looking forward to that. That's been one of the things that has been...
Yeah, Renee, I'm offline.
That's been one of the things that we've had thoughts about doing for like a long time, actually.
Yeah.
Well over like 6 months. So we're working towards it. I don't have like a start date in mind, but somewhat soon. Somewhat soon. Anyway, I don't want to reveal too much about what Mal's planning to do, but you know, you have ideas,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to necessarily be limited to painting.
No.
Because your channel is...
Yeah, Chaz says I have a bit more work to do before we can stream over there.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly, you know, Mal is an artist and wants to continue doing art, but also it is MalMakes, and Mal likes to make lots of things. So...
Right now, my focus is on what's happening this weekend.
It's true, we have company. Anyway, 300 bits from Cock9 with the George Chicory the star ring. We got 30 months from Empire Builder 19, 37 months from Shadowlands, 17 months from Zach Lumberjack.
Noah, no.
Mal makes firm eggs. Not in this house! 40 bits from Aldo, it says, after that last vlog, I can't wait for the PS2 Extra Life in 2 years. JK, but I am curious if you'd ever do a non-Nintendo console for Extra Life. I mean, yeah, I'm not... I don't have any sort of allegiance to any specific console. I do like Nintendo consoles. I do like Nintendo games. And also, I think that the audience...
Just inhaled a little bit of coffee.
I know, you don't know how to do the drink real good. I know, you're trying, honey. You're doing your best. Soon you're going to learn how to drink. I really believe in you.
I turn 35 soon. I'll be able to drink.
I think in the next 35 years you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, you're really close. I think with our viewership, I think they also probably prefer Nintendo consoles and games. That's kind of been my... It's been what I've felt over the years, like doing video game content on YouTube. So I'm not opposed to it. And of all of the systems, I think PS2 would do the best, like as a non-Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
But are we there yet? I don't know. We have a pretty good. We have over 300 PS2 games, and like that's a lot. But it's not.
It is a lot.
It's not 1,800. And that's the problem, really, is that 300 is not 1,800. So, if we get a lot closer to 1,800, then we could finish and get to 1,800. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Math, the biggest struggle in PlayStation 2.
Collect your evening's conflict with Tiny Eddie's icy grainy broccoli wrapped banjo jerky.
Wrapped. Broccoli wrapped. That was a bit from Leaf. Says, Tiny Eddie, can I have a snack to help me power through quarter close at work? Absolutely. You're going to get through work with Tiny Eddie's icy, grainy, broccoli wrapped banjo jerky.
See, I heard broccoli rob.
I mean,
R-A-B-E.
it definitely, I'm pretty sure it said broccoli wrapped, which is not a word. Icy and grainy.
Coffee.
Those are two words that make me not want to consume this jerky. Well, I guess jerky can be grainy. It's got it's got some grit, or you dropped it in the sand at the beach. And if you drop it in the sand at the beach, like
freezer burnt.
Like only Thomas will eat it, so you gotta rob your. Like that's Chaz's message has big brother the loops energy. I don't even fully remember that meme.
It's just a cat looking
just
up their
it's
bowl
just
of cereal
yeah.
for loops.
Brother the loops. 500 from Mizuki Celestine says, "Burp me, please. I have had too many meetings this week and have more later this week. I miss my bed. I'm sorry. I hope that your meetings go well, and I hope that you retain your sanity. I know I have some friends who have to do meetings for work, and they don't
do much else.
Yes, yeah.
They get stuck in meetings all the time.
Ooh. Yeah, we do. We have some friends that it feels like all they do are meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only thing that occurs.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. I really do hate that.
Pork.
All right. Yeah, Brandon cries in meeting. 31 months from Cabri 29. 19 months from Chatterbox.
A new stealth game starring Toe Jam and Earl by Sega.
No other info. It's just a stealth game.
We're getting Toe Jam and Earl. Is it 4 or 5 now? I think we're on the 5th one. We're getting another Toe Jam and Earl game, but this time it's stealth. Straight up. It's straight to the point. 1,000 Bits of Darbicus. What's the first game we shall play on this new Mal Twitch-based adventure? A new stealth game starring Toe Jam and Earl.
Coffee.
They're all super different games. Because the first one is like a miniature. It's not miniature golf. It's like a. How do you even describe Toe Jam and Earl 1? You just walk around.
I don't know. I don't remember any of them. If I even played any of them.
You just kind of walk around. I don't know how to explain it. The second one's a platformer. The third one was a 3D game on Xbox. And they made another one, but I haven't played the other one. Anyway, they're all different and like super, super bizarre. A top-down collectathon. Yes, that's what it is. That's a good way of describing the first one. They're very bizarre. It's kind of wild that we have gotten more of them as time went on. 47 months from Darbicus. We had 19 months from Master Darkin. 34 months from Grandson Brambo. 200 bits from Kalen Lux. We got 300 from 63 Phils, who says, "Did you see that yesterday was Manatee Appreciation Day? God bless that pupper."
I saw a little bit of Tom's stream.
Yeah, I tuned in at one point, and he was talking about, I think, banjo. Mm-hmm. But he, Tom moved, not to Raleigh, but he got a house. That's the big thing, is that he is a homeowner now and has done the move and was streaming from his new home.
I saw him in the bathtub.
Yeah.
That's when I turned in. He was in the bathtub.
A frightening phrase to just say. I saw him in the bathtub. He was streaming from the bathtub.
He was.
You can't stop him. Twitch can't stop him. Twitch doesn't have the power. When they hit the button to delete his account, their computers explode. I love Bathtub Tom. Is disco only possibly getting impacted by Tom's moving process? We haven't talked about it at all, and my suspicion, knowing our group, is that it'll be talked about on Monday, or possibly like Tuesday. It'll be like after Breakfast Stream Tuesday. Like after Breakfast Stream Tuesday, we'll learn. We'll find out. Learned from Shai says, "So did you hear that the Dolphin emulator is going to be available officially on Steam soon? A very interesting development to keep an eye on, at least." I did not, but that is very, very neat. That emulator has been around for a long, long, long time and has had all sorts of like advancements and things like that done to it. So cool, very, very cool. 300 from Alex Butterfly says, "Good morning, grandparents. Hope all is well. I am coming up on my 1-year anniversary at my job and reflecting on how much my mental health has recovered, even though I still have a ways to go. Your content has helped me through it, so thank you." I appreciate that. And I mean, I love to hear that. If the phrase "how much my mental health has recovered" is a strong phrase, and I feel like usually when you talk to people and they're talking about their mental health, it's not on the upswing. Mm-hmm. And that's just because the world we live in and the demanding jobs and et cetera, et cetera. So to hear that someone is doing well, I'm like, that's really great.
Sometimes you have to look back and be like, oh, I've come a long way. things are better.
That's and I relate to this so much because this is how I feel about the past year of my life. Because I did a bad for a long time, and like this past year I've been doing it good. This past like 6 to 9 months has been real good. I feel good. I had to drop a lot of things, but I feel good, and it's good. Stephen and Mel did a very bad for a long time. It's true. It's true. We did. It's so alarming too, because now if I watch any of the old vlogs where I'm talking about what's going on, in current day, I'm looking at those videos and I'm like, what are you saying? It's like, yeah, I only had to stay up until 3 a.m. to get this thing done, but I got to get up early because I got to get this thing done, and there's this other thing to do, and I got to make sure to this, and then, friends wanted to go out this day, but I can't do that because I got to do this thing. And I'm like, what are you doing? You don't have any sort of life, buddy. You're just working forever. What are you doing? Anyway.
We're making up for it now.
We kind of are in a
Yeah.
way. We kind of are. There's definitely been a lot of social activity, and actually, I was talking to Mal about this too. Like, we've always had local friends, and I think that's been important. I think having local friends is a very helpful thing, but only since we've lived here have we really made like a very concentrated effort to do lots of things with local friends. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, Lunch Bunch was great. But often Lunch Bunch was the only thing that was happening. In a typical week, we would see people... What is this song? This song has... Sorry. This song has 2 minutes of silence at the end of it, so it's getting unchecked. Sorry, Audionautics, you did a bad job cropping this. What do you call it when you cut a song? It's cropping. Anyway, now we'll play God. What was I talking about?
Work.
Yeah.
How much you work.
When we had Lunch Bunch.
Now it's different.
We had Lunch Bunch when we lived in Myrtle Beach, but it was like 2 hours of social time in a week. Which...
That was it.
That was it. And, like, that's fine, but it's only fine until you have the alternative. The alternative here is like, hey, when evening rolls around, stop working. And we're not always perfect about that, but we're getting better about it. So, like, work in the day, and then when night comes, you, like, stop working. Which is a thing that people do at, like, real jobs. Is, like, they work in the day, and then when it, like, 5 p.m. comes around, they, like, stop. Which is a wild concept. And then you can do things with people, like, in the evenings because you stopped working.
Yeah.
Neat. What a wild concept. To not work all the time. Anyway. I guess we're going to have to move Friday's stream. There's exceptions. Also, and I've said this before, and like, I know that it's not true. Like, I know that streaming is work, but streaming doesn't feel like work, which also probably is one of the reasons why I love streaming so much, especially in comparison to like doing like the traditional Let's Play format. I know that people love the Let's Play format. I do too, but that does feel like work in a way that streaming doesn't. And it's very easy for me to just be like, I really like this, because this doesn't... There's like all the setup and stuff, like that stuff doesn't exist. I don't have to worry about any of those aspects of it. It doesn't feel like work. We got 21 months at tier 2. Gold Toast from Reganiel. Thank you, Reganiel.
Haley could be in the house.
She's not. 300 Bits from Cheesehammer says, so when is the MalMakes pizza stream featuring the Cheesehammer? I know Mal won't forget and abandon me like Steven did. I mean, honestly, Cheesehammer, never say never. Never seen that. What our first stream in this house was making a pizza. So, Never say never. We got 300 from Bardic Puppy, who says, just now getting through the backlog of Coliseum VODs and hearing Mal call Steven her cryptid husband made me laugh so hard. Thank you both for being you.
I just want to be a swamp witch, and I have a cryptid husband.
I emerge from the woods.
Geppy.
Little Keppy.
He's so happy.
301 bits from Gold Mage with the MalMakes Keppy. Star Rain. Is cute.
I don't know if I'd necessarily be swamp witch. Just like a little cottage with flowers.
Cottage with flowers.
Yeah.
Is that cottage core?
Yeah.
Sorry. Is this cottage core? 3 from Gamer Girl Life says, so I have some good news. My boss asked me if I wanted to be a supervisor. I haven't made a decision yet, but I thought I would share it. Those sorts of things are hard decisions to make.
Yeah.
You know, because that can be a good thing. Could also make things a little more stressful or a little more difficult. Ultimately a decision that you'll have to make, but definitely something to think about. Definitely something to think about. I've had a few people in my life who have also been in a similar situation where they were like given the opportunity to do a thing. Some of them took it, some of them didn't. In each instance, for their specific needs, I think it was the right call. So, it's up to you. We also have 44 months from YOLP and 41 months from Comic Queen 96. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to your streams.
Yeah.
But we're
A few things yet left to do before that
there's
happens.
still things left to do, but we're working on it. Working on it. Do. Actually, with that being unveiled, that leads to the it's a little like behind the scenes of why we got the MacBook.
Oh yeah.
Also, we needed a more up-to-date laptop, and I really sold the idea of the laptop publicly because we were going to Coliseum, and I was like, I'm gonna need something powerful enough to edit stuff, and I said, you know, we're also going to be using it for streams, like when we travel, but also
My stream computer.
But also, it's Mal's streaming computer, so Mal can stream from there. Because they updated OBS to take advantage of Apple Silicon, so it's actually a really good computer for that now. So yeah, that computer has many uses, and one of them is that Mal will be streaming from it. Yeah. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. This has been something we've wanted to do, and it's been a little difficult because there's been there's been some other like little bumps in the road, especially lately. But it's it's happening. You had to post a little gift.
I hadn't got to post it yet.
Is that your first time posting your own emote?
When Thomas was streaming the other day, I thought about posting it.
But
I didn't.
Okay, well, the cats are out of the bag now, the one cat, the Kepi is out of the bag, so you can do that now, and we can talk about things. Yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know.
We started feeding him after breakfast stream, and he doesn't want to come snuggle with us anymore. Brandon, do not put Kepler in a bag.
He's probably
downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, he wakes me up If he wakes me up now, he's waking me up like immediately after he eats. Because he touched my face today, and I was like, my first thought was he can't hear the feeder. So I have white noise on, so I turned the white noise down. And I turned the white noise down, and I was like, leave me alone, your feeder will go off in a second. And then he touched my face again. And I was like, it's going to go off in a second. And then I looked at my watch, and I was like, oh, it already went off. It went off, he ate, and came straight upstairs and touched my face. Like, I ate!
You want me to post that?
Yeah, you can post that. That's cute. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. He's fine. He just likes to... Once he's had his breakfast, he wants the family up.
Look at him.
That's not even from today,
No, that was the other day.
but that's just an example of how this works. At least there he's not touching my eyes. He often touches my eyes. Boop. I'm like, yes. Boop. I'm like, uh-huh. Boop. Yes. And then he'll start into the... I'm like, please stop. Please. This morning
He's waking up his lazy employees.
Yeah. This morning, when his food goes off 30 minutes before I normally get up. So, like, if I'm getting up for breakfast stream, my alarm's set for 8:25, and his feeder goes off at 7:55. At 7:56, he's upstairs again, and it took me a good 10 minutes of placating him before I could get him to lay back down. I was like, please, buddy, can I have these last 30 minutes?
Nope.
Touch. I'm like, no. So I'll take him and I'll like kind of push him down so he'll lay down on the bed, and then I'll just like pat him. Does he inhale his food? Yes. Yes, he does. Just unhinge his jaw, puts food in, and then he's done. Healy says, I woke up and Leica stole all my blankets and my arm pillow, but she deserved it. We give pets everything. Mm-hmm. We do. Kaylin Lux gifted a sub to MalMakes.
Thank you.
Hey. Thank you, Kaylin. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't come up here, though. Like, he should.
Call him. Kippo!
Kepler! Come here, buddy. Where you at? Come here, pal. Come here, Keppy. Alright. The call has been made.
Sometimes it takes him a minute to stand up and stretch and then walk and then come up the stairs.
And also he's a cat, so he just may not care at all.
Yeah.
You know. May just go, I'm gonna like not. I'm not gonna move. And like, he doesn't have to. He's paid all his dues.
Good morning, Jiggy.
Hey, Jiggy. From Nisa says, I've been rewatching Breath of the Wild and prep for the new LP. I wonder how many whistle for horse moments we will have. Oh, more than one. Oh, that's the other thing. Mal and I did not watch.
Stuff from Tuesday?
We did not. We decided, we're like, you know what? Sure. We're not gonna watch this. I'm sure that lots of other people did. I'm assuming Jiggy did. I know MC did. But we're like, no. I think we're gonna go into this having known basically nothing, and I think that'll be fun. We have seen the trailers that they put into the Nintendo Directs.
Yes.
We have seen those as part of the Nintendo Direct. We did not watch the
Tuesday thing, though.
But I haven't seen the thing on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Like, if I stumble across something on the internet, like, that's fine. I'm not going to be like, oh, no, and throw my phone into the ocean. But I'm not going out of my way to, like, to find anything. So, yeah. I'm going to... When we play the game in May, we will... Learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Zelda! Yeah, it's pretty good. 10-minute thing gave us just mechanics, no spoilers. Yeah, I'm aware of that. We just decided we're like, we'll go in with a fresh set of eyes, even on mechanics. So I guess we'll have to figure out things when we start playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm really looking forward to it because Chaz watched it, and Chaz, the way that Chaz described it to me, he's like it looks like Breath of the Wild got modded by like a really good mod team. He's like, there's really cool stuff, and I was like, okay, yes, correct.
Oh, speaking of.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, we are planning to do a day one stream of that, and then also, you know, every week after until we beat the game. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to beat it. I know that there were some folks that were concerned that like they wanted to play it and they're like, I don't want your stream to spoil me playing the game, and I'm like, do remember that we only play like 2 hours a week. You will probably
get a lot
further than we will. So yeah, you'll probably beat us. You'll probably beat us. Yeah, we did beat Breath of the Wild in under a year. So I'm really excited. Breath of the Wild is my favorite Zelda game.
I know.
It's not your favorite Zelda game.
No.
You like Twilight Princess?
I just want it to have longer, like, temples.
Dungeons. Yeah. This one might.
I really hope so.
This one might. See,
There was not enough puzzle.
There was not enough puzzle.
I need more puzzle. There was little puzzle, like, oh, put the one rock here so you have 3 rocks in a row. Oh, it's a Korok seed. But I want more puzzle.
Okay. Well, you will get a chance to probably have more puzzle.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do.
Chicky says, but Mel, you can make puzzle.
You'll be able to make your own puzzle. Yeah, I liked the shrines, personally. Like, just because the concept of, instead of having long dungeons, having like these real short things all throughout the map, I thought that was a really, really fun departure for Zelda.
Yeah.
Because it's the same concept. The shrines are puzzles. Some of them are, you know, just kill this guy and that's it. But they are puzzles, and I really liked that. So, but they did it. So if they choose not to do that in Tears of the Kingdom, then that's fine. You know, if they do the shrines again, cool. If they do the puzzle is murder. If they do the shrines and they're little tiny bite-sized things, cool. And if they want to do full-size dungeons again, that's cool too, because they did the bite-sized thing in Breath of the Wild. I don't care. I honestly don't care what they choose to do. I really don't. But I really liked the shrines. Yeah, Vivi says I'd love a mix. The closest thing we had to the long dungeons was the 4
Guardians.
Yeah. And then
Not Guardians.
Was the DLC...
Big guys. You know what I mean. Divine Beast, thank you.
Divine Beast.
Caffeine hasn't hit my system yet.
Was the DLC to get the motorcycle, was that a long dungeon too?
Yeah.
I think. So there's a few
And
of
it had
them.
like a boss at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. So... they'll probably at least do that. So there will be some long dungeons.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like the old Zelda games.
The scrumptiousness is in the spaceship. Tiny Eddie's fun-sized bronze chunks.
The taste is in the shape.
We stored the fun-sized bronze chunks in the spaceship. You have to go find them.
That was a bit from Squid. I just got a haircut. Eddie, what should I eat for breakfast now that I'm done? Fun-sized bronze chunks. It's the only way to get the bronze in your system, really. Like, if they're not cut up into small bits, you can't...
Bronze is not a mineral you need.
You're telling me that you don't just sit around eating chunks of bronze.
No.
You're telling me Tiny Eddie decides what you need.
Oh, is bronze an alloy? Okay, I forget. Stuff I learned in metals class in college and then promptly forgot.
What fun-sized candy bar most resembles a chunk of bronze?
Milky Way. Oh, Butterfinger.
Butterfinger's a good answer. You know what I think of? I don't know the name of them, which is bad because I won't be able to discern what the thing is. They sell these little things. They're like little piles. They're circles. They're about this big.
And they're piles.
They're little piles. They're individually wrapped, and some of them are like butterscotch. No, not a Ferrero Rocher. No, it's like a... Oh, God. Oh, man. Let's just go with turtles. I'm thinking of something different, but turtles also are about that size and come individually wrapped. And that's... Oh! Ooh. I think someone in ours got... I think they're called Goo Goos.
Well, you do that. Jiggy was like, oh, you took metals? Yeah. I was an art ed major, Jiggy, so I had to take, like, all the art classes in college. So I had, like, screen printing, metals, ceramics.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of Goo Goos. Goo Goo clusters. Have you ever seen these?
No, but my mom made something similar for Christmas once, and they were only the peanuts and the chocolate, and I couldn't eat them.
Oh my God, they come in peanut butter. They come in peanut butter. Oh yeah, check that out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, it is a pile, Noah says.
Listen, when I described it as a pile, that's the best way I could describe it. It is a pile. That's what that is. I don't know where to get I bet that's the sort of thing you can only buy at like a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, we need to run to Cracker Barrel, by the way.
Oh, I do know why. Okay.
Yeah, you do know why.
Sorry, that's not a phrase that humans say.
No, I know.
Hey, we gotta run to Cracker Barrel. Like, what the hell for? Like, why are we going to the Cracker Barrel? But yes, we do. We actually do.
Sucks.
It's a southern. Oh, you mean the Goo Goo, or do you mean running to Cracker Barrel? What is that code for? It's not code. It's not code. Hey, me and you, we should go to the Cracker Barrel soon. No, we have to actually go.
Brandon, we'll pick you up one on Tuesday. You need one?
Oh my God, I do want to go play oversized checkers. It's not. Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday.
Do you want to explain? Or no? Yeah, it's up by the airport, Brandon.
I almost don't want to explain because everyone now is like, this is code for something. What does that mean? I do have to actually go to a Cracker Barrel. And it's just because I received a gift from Cracker Barrel. It was a shirt.
For your birthday.
I received a shirt.
Your mom got you a shirt for your birthday.
My mom got me a shirt for my birthday.
Cracker Barrel.
And it came from Cracker Barrel. And I got it home and I tried it on, and the shirt is not long enough
for my your cryptid body.
For my cryptid torso. And I was like, oh, so we have the gift receipt and we need to return it to the Cracker Barrel. Yeah. That needs to be done, like, soon.
We can do it Tuesday. We'll be up there.
Okay. I don't know, like, how long you have.
Yeah.
But, like, it's already been... It has already been, like, a week and a half.
Yeah. So,
like, that does need to happen.
Yeah, we'll do it Tuesday.
Okay. Well, are we going to do it Tuesday?
We'll try. Set a reminder.
Well, that's what I'm...
For, like, Noon. Set a reminder for noon on Tuesday.
They leave early?
They leave, I think like 3. We have to leave.
But we're going to do it at noon?
We'll set a reminder for noon, and then we'll put it in the car.
What day is this, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Remind me Tuesday at noon to return shirt to Cracker Barrel. There we go. We did it. Yeah, this set a reminder for Google Glass. I think I'm just going. Yeah, I think I'm going to remember, like, because I'm gonna step inside the Cracker Barrel and I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, Goo Goo Clusters. Or I won't remember, and in a week from now on Thursday's breakfast stream, I'll be asked, did you get some Goo Goo Clusters? And I'll go, oh no, and then I'll be sad. I could also get the moon pie. That's fine. You might as well say who they are. I could. Or we could keep it a surprise for Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday breakfast stream.
Do people like the surprise? Or do they want something to look forward to? I don't really care either way. Honestly. It's close.
Kind of surprised one of them isn't in chat this morning.
It's true. We've already revealed one thing today. We've revealed one thing. Okay, I'll just say this: we will have guests with us on Tuesday. And then you'll get to see who it is on Tuesday. That's fun.
Yeah.
Because we already say like, who knows? Could be. We already revealed that Mao is streaming and has emotes, so that's one reveal for today. Just one reveal per breakfast stream. Gotta save the other reveals. It's fine. 20 months from Halo Link. We got 300 bits from Alex Butterfly. Says, speaking of puzzles, did you get a few 3D puzzles brand new without a name on them? Those were from me, but I couldn't figure out how to send a gift note with them. We haven't opened mail yet.
We do have mail.
But we do have mail. But I can write down that if we get 3D puzzles that they are from you. Where is my mail note? Is this my mail note?
You can just search in your notes and say mail.
Yep, I'm going to do that. Mail. Mail notes. I need to really work on
Alex says it should be 2 of them. 2 brand new 3D puzzles. Unless someone else had the same idea as me.
That's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Are from Alex. Okay. There we go. I wrote it down. Cool.
Jam, I thought Steven and I bought Ticket to Ride. We played it December 2021 in Florida with Carly, Kyle, my dad, and Rhonda.
Yeah,
So it was before that we bought it.
Yeah, I bought Ticket to Ride at some point because I had played it with Austin, and I was like,
Austin had the European
He had the
one.
European version, and I was like, I really like Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
So we bought it. I think I bought it at Books A Million, or something. Yeah, we haven't played it in a while. Is it only do 4-player or is it 6-player?
I think it might be 6.
I don't remember.
It's 5 or 6.
Is it 5?
It's 5, Slick
It's 5.
Duke says.
Yeah. I've spoken about it before, but one of the reasons that I feel like Ticket to Ride is so strong is that the individual turns move so quickly.
Yeah. People don't get bored.
People don't get bored. You know, because there's very little that you can do on your turn. So the pacing of the game, like, moves very quickly. Yeah, it's also very easy to pick up. There's very few rules And yeah, that's very, very fun. So Ticket to Ride is great. We haven't played a whole lot of it, but we should.
Yeah.
We gotta get back in the swing of playing some board games.
It's hard when we have all 7 of us.
Yeah, when everyone is over,
Yeah.
there's very few games that support 7. So we typically only play board games if there are people missing.
Yeah.
You know, if we have 5 or less, we'll play some board games. That's okay. Maybe in the future, you know, we can just like break up into two groups. Yeah. And I mean, we'll have a lot of people around
This weekend.
Yep. It's true. It's true. Codenames is a game that supports a lot of people. Time to remove someone from the cult. Or keep adding people until you have enough people for 2 different games. Yeah, Mysterium is a 7-player. Mysterium goes up to 7. Mysterium's great.
Yeah.
Every time we play Mysterium, I'm the ghost.
I'd like to try being the ghost sometime.
Yeah, anyone's welcome to be the ghost.
Well, I feel like I've played it as a player enough that I can do it now.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole different set of like what to do.
Yeah, and we also bought Wingspan.
Yeah, we haven't
we
played
have to-
Wingspan yet.
Yeah, we have to be able to play that at some point. So, yeah, I love being the ghost too, but I do think that I think maybe every time we've ever played
Yes,
Mysterium,
you have been the ghost for every time.
I have been the ghost, and it's kind of a self-fulfilling cycle, right? Because when you're learning a new game, you're like, oh, this has a GM part, so
Yeah.
I'll be the GM. And then the next time you play, everyone's like, well, Steven's been the GM before. And then the next time you play, it's like, well, Steven is the most experienced playing as the GM. And then you just keep doing it until one day you're like, oh, if we play Mysterium, I'm just the person that runs the game. And it's not a problem, because it is fun. But, you know, eventually.
We should play Monikers on Saturday.
Yeah, we should.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, that's a good.
Group game.
Yeah, I was gonna say for
Yeah.
the people that'll be here.
Which of the games do you recommend is accessible for most?
I mean, super accessible games. Codenames.
Yeah.
Codenames is really simple to understand.
Yeah.
Ticket to Ride has very, very simple rules. Settlers of Catan is a little more complicated, but is kind of like the gateway drug to board games.
Yeah.
And it's not terribly complicated. It's just Catan is more complicated than like a traditional board game like Monopoly or
Sorry or
Sorry or
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Uno. I like Munchkin, but I haven't played very much of it. I have Munchkin. We have the deluxe set for Munchkin. We haven't played it in a long time, because when we would go to play it, whoever we were playing with would be like, well, let's play Pathfinder card game instead. And I'm like, okay.
Which is basically more complicated Munchkin. That's how I felt playing Munchkin.
Yeah, but they are different games. And when you play Pathfinder takes a long time
Yeah, it does.
to set up. And also it's kind of intended to play for like a great deal of time. Munchkin is like it's a single it's a game, so I'd like to play Munchkin again. Personally. Catan is a little complicated in the sense that like if you don't know that you should be trying to achieve army or road, like you probably can't win the game.
Yeah.
Like if you aren't going for either of
Like,
those, your
turns are
you're not gonna
easy,
win.
but I think like first setup for your first town and road and second town and road, like the starting ones.
You do have to play a
that's
few
hard.
times before you understand how important the initial setup in Catan is. Like there is so much strategy in that you can lose the game on turn 1. Like if you put your
Stuff in the wrong spot.
if you put your settlement in your road in a bad spot, like you'll lose.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be like, I think I'll put it over here, where these dice will never get rolled. Like, okay, well you've lost. There's no way you can win that. Oh, you know what? Carcassonne.
Yeah.
Carcassonne is a similar thing where like it's got the farm portion of the game. Late game is complicated.
The late
to
game
fix,
stuff is harder.
but as a concept, it's just building a map,
Yeah.
and that's very fun. Carcassonne is Cassonne. Carcassonne. I really love Carcassonne a lot. You get tiles, and you're building a map. So you're putting the pieces down, and if it looks visually like it works, then you can place it. So everyone goes around and puts these tiles, and whenever you do the tiles, like if you complete a castle, then like you get credit for the castle and things like that. It's very simple to play, but it does have an extra layer of like complexity once you know the rules, because you can do the farm stuff. Yeah.
Full Metal Gear says, how about Uno? We like Uno. If you're looking for something like Uno that you haven't played before, if you haven't played Phase 10,
Phase 10 is
or
really
Dutch
good.
Blitz.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, Dutch Blitz is
Dutch Blitz is nothing like Uno.
Phase 10 plays more like Uno.
Phase 10 is from the makers of Uno.
Yeah.
I really like Phase 10. Phase 10 is a really great game if you feel like Uno is a little monotonous. Because Uno is fun, but you kind of have to, from the beginning, you have to set like some sort of rule on it. You know, like, what are we playing to? Are we playing to
All Phase 10s?
Well, I'm saying Uno.
Oh, Uno, sorry. Points.
Yeah, are you picking a certain amount of points to stop at? Are you going to do a set number of rounds and then look at score? Like, you have to do that ahead of time, because otherwise you'll just go forever.
Chess says
Yes,
Red 7
Red
is a good
7.
Uno-like game. Yeah.
I haven't played Red 7 in a long time. I really like Red 7.
Haley said Dutch Blitz is her favorite.
Dutch Blitz is very, very fun. Dutch Blitz is good if you want a card game that has some action. Because Dutch Blitz is a game where, like, you have to physically be quick.
Yeah.
And if you play it at the table, there's cards flying everywhere, because people are like very quickly, and like you're trying to get your card onto a stack before someone else gets their card on the stack. So like you're basically physically fighting at the table. It's the card game most likely to end in a trip to the ER. Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, is it Speed that is the because there's a traditional card game that is played similar to that, and I don't know what it's called. Is it Speed?
Or is it Spit?
Spit?
Remember.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, there was
Haley said Speed was my favorite card game as a kid too.
Speed. Okay.
Oh, it's been forever since I played Spoons. We did that in middle school, like all of 7th grade.
What is Spoons?
So you have a deck of cards, right? Like regular playing cards, and
Yeah.
there's all the spoons in the center of the table, minus however many people there are, minus 1. So if there's 8 people, there's 7 spoons.
Like physical
spoons.
Like actual spoons.
Yes. And then whoever starts picks up the first card. Everyone has 4 to start, and you're trying to get a set of 4. So you pick up, and if you like, oh, this matches my set, and then you pass.
Okay.
Until whoever has the first set of 4 quietly grabs a spoon. And then if you notice a spoon is missing, then you can grab a spoon. And then whoever doesn't get a spoon is out.
Oh. Oh. How do you quietly grab a spoon?
Wait, GA Studios, what?
We should go back. We also played Spoons one time and had to stop when somebody got hit by a car. It was a variation.
Haley says, we usually played with pens. Yeah, we would play with pens because that was easier to come by in middle school.
Did you play in the road? A lot of questions. Yeah, I've never played Spoons. But I grew
play
up.
spoons on Saturday.
But I grew up I grew up in a household where we did not play card games.
Oh, that's true.
We did not play card games. Like we played Uno,
Yeah.
but as far as like a traditional playing card set and knowing those, because some people, you know, in adulthood, I talk to them and they know all the games. They're like, oh, we can play Rummy
Euchre
and
or
Euchre.
Rummy, yeah.
Like they know all of these games, and I can't play any of them because I don't know any of them.
You visit my family and we're like, oh, let's play any of these games, and there's always like 10 of them that we could play at any moment.
G Studio says, now we had a version where we could put the spoons wherever we wanted, so my friend went down 3 floors and put it in an open road. They were fine, not even a hospital trip needed. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Summer Noir had an interesting variation. You had to shout spoons.
Oh.
We always played it where you had to be sneaky about it.
Yeah, if you're shouting and grabbing, I guess that would really change
Yeah.
it. 300 Bits from Shy says, my siblings and I love spoons. Whenever we play, though, things get violent very fast. I'm talking people full on diving across tables. Some of our cousins get very concerned. But us, it's just Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, I would try it. I would try it.
See, my family game was Rummy Royal. Or Michigan Rummy is a variation. It's similar.
Yeah, I mean, I really like playing games with people, but I just don't know the card games. When I grew up, we played a lot of Uno in my household, and then also we would play board games. Just kind of the standard fare, you know, Monopoly, Life, Sorry, Payday, Upwards. I don't know if people remember Upwards. When Upwards came out, we were really excited because we played a lot. We played Scrabble, and when Upwards came out, we were like, "Oh man, Scrabble, but up!" It's not as good as Scrabble. Oh god, we played so much Pop-O-Matic Trouble. When I was alone, I played Hungry Hungry Hippos. So you know, we had a lot of different things that we played. We never played Yahtzee. I didn't play Yahtzee until I was older. And to this day, I've only actually played Yahtzee a handful of times.
Super Thingy Bob says, do you know bananagrams? Yes, we have bananagrams. Actually, Alex just bought
bananagrams
on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to... Was it Monday?
Target.
No, it was Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday?
Yeah, we went to Target, and Target, actually, this is probably fairly good information. Target right now, I think the sale is still going on. It's a national sale where the video games and board games are buy one, get one 50% off. So that's cool if you were looking to pick up any video games or board games at full price. This is a really good time to do that. I don't know if there's like limitations or something. And I assume that it's everywhere because it was in like the national flyer, but you know, something to consider.
Oh, Kings in a Corner. Oh, I played that too.
What is Kings in a Corner?
You put the kings in the corner.
Oh, okay. That's fine. All right, we should probably start wrapping up. I do like talking about games. It gets me excited about games too, because like we haven't played them in a while.
Rummy 500 and Gin Rummy. Those are some I played.
We haven't. I like the idea of getting folks together and playing a board game because it's a fun experience.
Cool.
No, let's Google this.
This is what it looks like.
There are some lyrics in this. Okay. Oh, Noah says I'll wipe the floor with all of you in Rummy 500.
Oh, Noah.
There's so much. Jam says next Sunday stream a board game. We'll see what happens. Sunday. I will say just in general, I'm not saying that there won't be any Sunday streams in April, but there is a potential of there not being any Sunday streams in April. We'll see. Because April is when things are going to get Bonkers.
Well, the one that it would be is Easter. We just did Fiasco. This past Sunday, 2 weeks from that is Easter.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe we'll... Live egg collect. Ooh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
I don't hate that idea.
I don't hate that idea either. That just seems... That's a little hard to do. So that's a little hard to do, but it's also not impossible. We got the HDMI wireless HDMI transmitter. All right. That's very hard to do. But would that be fun? Yes, it'd be fun. Okay. Things to announce.
Tomorrow.
Oh, let me start. First thing to announce. If you showed up late to the stream, go follow MalMakes
On Twitch.
on Twitch. I actually have. I've been doing like on some of the recent times where I've linked to people's channels and stuff in descriptions for things. I have actually been linking to your Twitch. Like I just very quietly did that, like, just to see if anyone would know this, and people did. Do. So yeah, if you're not already following Mal, do so, because Mal will be doing a stream at some point in the somewhat near future. So there's that. Tomorrow night, we are continuing to work through Super Mario Galaxy 2 Green Stars. And that is going pretty well. Honestly. We don't have half of them, but we almost have half of them. Like, we're doing pretty good, to be perfectly honest. We'll see how many we wind up with tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think we're in World 3. So we're like, almost halfway. There is a vlog coming out in like 2 or 3 minutes. I have it scheduled for 10:15. It is the Vernal Equinox vlog. It's a good one. There's even more cake.
There's salt.
We're in World 4?
Yeah, we are. We just entered World 4 and did like 1.
Oh my god. Neat. I didn't know they were that far. Yeah, Imposter Factory is still coming out, so if folks haven't seen Imposter Factory, catch that. And that's it? I think that's it.
We have guests on... Oh, there's a good Stephen and Friends on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, y'all are going to love Saturday, Stephen and Friends. It's a good one. And when you watch it and you're like, oh, this is brilliant. Whose idea was this? Chaz. It's Chaz's idea. Yeah.
One of our favorite games we always play. Brandon knows.
We've never brought the game to the channel.
Yeah. It is a new game.
But we've played it, in private with our friends for years. We've always loved it. It's a game that I think a lot of people have played too.
Yeah.
So really, really looking forward to seeing how everyone feels about it.
And then we have a guest on Tuesday. 2 guests on Tuesday. For breakfast stream.
That's going to be fun. Something to look forward to. Is there anything else?
No.
I guess not. We've alluded to it, but April is going to be busy. So we're going to kind of hold on for dear life. I don't have anything to announce for Disc Only because I don't...
You don't know?
I don't control that. Like in a general sense, I'm available. But sometimes the show doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like probably I don't know. Maybe. It'll be the first one since Coliseum, so it'll be a big deal. We had 16 months from Aiden Nietzsche, 40 months from Snowy Satoru, and 10 months from CS More 11. That is it. Oh, yeah, and Skitzout says Patreon video this weekend. Oh, yeah, actually, yes, Patreon video this weekend. Patrons, you will want to see it. You will really want to see it. You will really want to see it. It is a, yeah, it's...
Everybody eat
You'll-
theirs.
You'll like it. You'll like it. You'll be like, oh, cool. And I'll be like, I'll make that sound. We got 300 bits from Full Metal Gross that says, here's a pear to make y'all feel better. That actually just makes me want an actual pear. I haven't had a pear in a while. I'm gonna get a
Oh,
pear.
it's strawberry season. We're gonna go pick strawberries.
Are we really?
Yeah.
I would do that. I haven't done that since I was a child.
Uh-huh.
It would be great.
Yeah.
You ever eaten one right out of the field?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And we could do strawberry shortcake. Pick up
Sure.
some angel food cake.
I would just eat it.
I know you would.
All right. Okay, that's it. The vlog has come out, so go catch the vernal equinox. We appreciate all of you being here today, and be sure to come back tomorrow night, where we are going to continue working through Mario Galaxy 2. It's going to be great because we're going to get like a lot of stars. Okay, I'm not gonna do a post dome because I want you to watch the vlog instead. So instead, let's see. Yeah, why not? MalMakes dome. It's so exciting. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited.